Israel alleges the payments encourage further violence. The PA says the payments are a form of welfare to the families who have lost their main breadwinner and denies it is seeking to encourage violence. Many Palestinians view prisoners and those killed while carrying out attacks as heroes in their conflict with Israel. Palestinian leaders often venerate them as martyrs. Senior Palestine Liberation Organization official Ahmed Majdalani accused Israel and the United States, which has cut hundreds of millions of dollars in Palestinian aid, of an attempt at blackmail. U.S. President Donald Trump's White House is expected to release its long-awaited peace plan later this year that the Palestinians believe will be blatantly biased in favor of Israel. The occupation government is seeking to destroy the national authority in partnership with the U.S. administration of Donald Trump, Majdalani said in a statement. U.S. aid cuts. The move to withhold the money comes in response to an Israeli law passed last year allowing it to do so. Israel collects around $127 million a month in customs duties levied on goods destined for Palestinian markets that transit through Israeli ports, and then transfers the money to the PA. Earlier this month, Netanyahu pledged to implement the law after a deadly Palestinian attack on a young woman. Security officials will brief the cabinet on the scope of the funds. This is an important law which we have advanced, and today we will pass it exactly as I promised. The $138 million will likely be deducted incrementally over a 12-month period, according to local media reports. Sponsors of the July law on Palestinian funds wrote at the time that the PA paid around $330 million a year to prisoners and their families, or 7% of its budget. It was not clear what caused the reduction in the amount. The Palestinians have already facing a cut of more than $500 million in annual aid by Trump's administration, mostly to the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees. The Palestinian Authority also said in January it will refuse all further U.S. government aid for fear of lawsuits over alleged support for terrorism due to a recently passed U.S. law. Israel has withheld payments in the past, notably in response to the Palestinians' 2011 admission to the Union Cultural Agency UNESCO American Samoa, a full member. The PA, which has limited sovereignty in parts of the occupied West Bank, relies heavily on outside financial aid. MIBHCMRMJS/DV